Good morning, Dawnsbury citizens. Welcome back to Dawnsbury Days. We have retrieved the golden candelabra, a mighty artifact from an abandoned temple. Recently, we saved friendly Leshy, killed the orc mastermind behind a lot of the recent events, and brought back Morning Dewdrop's sister from a terrible fate. We have leveled up, and thankfully everything is solved now. As a reminder, in Pathfinder 2, you generally get +1 to your armor class, to your attack, to your saves, and your skills when you level up, as well as some bonus hit points. On even levels, you get a class feat, and on odd levels, you get a general or ancestry feat, plus usually some class passives, and obviously for spellcasters, new ranks of spells. So we are going to have the nice feel of a level 2 spell slots now. What do we want to go for in the moment here? Let's go for acrobatics. And general feat. We're very, very slow right now until level 5, which meant we'll gain 5 feet of movement. So I think I'm going to grab fleet so we're not quite as slow. Now we get to pick a level 2 spells. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm going to grab Fairy Fire as one of them, because that'll help deal if we have invisibility or concealment on people. Calm Emotions can actually be very powerful. I am tempted to grab that. It can be very, very good in some circumstances. And again, our Battle Maiden Anna here, even the characters say it differently. Although she can smack things in melee with her giant maul, she's still a full-fledged bard spellcaster with 4 charisma. She can still cast her spells as well as anyone else. So I think I'm going to go for some Calm Emotions here. Hideous Laughter is tempting as well. I may grab that next. But for right now, I think I'm going to grab... Oh, Hideous Laughter, that's a tough one. Hideous Laughter stops things from using blocks or attacks of opportunity or other things like that, which can be very powerful. There's Roaring Applause, which is available. I'll grab this for now. I may swap it for Calm Emotions. No, you know what? I'm gonna take the CC. We already have 2 other people to deal with other things, and we have healing. Let's see if we can stop a bunch of people from acting. That could limit a lot of stuff, but I'll probably grab that next. Let's go ahead and heighten. Let's see. Magic Missile being heightened doesn't really help us right this moment because the level 2 version is the same damage as the level 1 version. So I think I'm going to heighten Soothe so we always have a way to heal in emergencies if needed. And then I'm also going to heighten Calm Emotions. That means we can always cast that if we need to. Magic Missile I'll probably heighten later on, but that until we get to level 5 it doesn't even provide any actual damage bonus. Our Ranger, let's keep improving our Thievery because we need you to deal with that. And you're an Elf Ranger. We're already at 30 feet of movement, which is pretty good, and we don't really need that fast of movement, ironically, because we're using the bow. Let's go for Toughness, just in case. Fleet will probably be next. Tokdar, let's get an expert in athletics. General feat. We're not super concerned with him moving faster. It's never a bad idea. Let's go for the toughness. Probably grab fleet next, or kip up, I guess. And Divine Ally. We have an Animal Companion Ally. I'm going to skip that. Blade Ally, we get critical specialization effects and they're disrupting. Or Shield Ally, we block 2 more. Shield Ally's not bad, but I think I'd rather have the bonus damage to undead and get the critical specialization, which means that if we crit with our longsword, they're flat-footed to everyone for a round, basically. Cleric, let's see. We can boost up medicine in case we need to do that. We'll increase acrobatics later. General feat. I mean, he's staying back. Battle medicine, it's okay. I'm not... you know what? I've never gotten battle medicine in this game before. Maybe we'll try that. So basically we'd make a check against DC 15 to heal 2d8 hit points. But they can't take it right. It's for the rest of the day is the main. So it's really an emergency thing. It's just less useful when we already have all the heals available. One person can get healed once. Now, once we're expert in medicine, we could make a DC 20, which basically doubles the healing, but it also like doubles our odds of failing. So that's concerning. I might think about it later. You know, I think I might just rather have the flat toughness right now, in case we are getting hit, because we're already a little flimsy. Let's grab some heals up there. I think this has generally worked fine right now. Make sure we get a lot of heals. And some magic weapon. We won't need the magic weapon much longer, and we'll be able to start replacing some of these with blesses as we move up. And or protections wouldn't be bad. And or fairy fires. So, but for now, just having that sustain can be very powerful. Alright. We can go to the shop. Oh, we found a +1 striking rapier. Okay. So, who do we want to give the striking rune always to? I'm thinking probably Tokdar, since he has the bigger damage and he's always hitting something. The rest of this, well, we should upgrade that. Better than buying a new one. We can sell everything else here. Now we have some money. Let's see what we can spend it on. There's these AN resonators, which aren't bad at all. I don't know if they want to buy them right this second. There's one of these, I think, that allows you to cast Bless, which can be very useful for buffing the party. And instead of Fortitude for protection isn't bad either. So I might be thinking about those. Let's see what else we got. We got scrolls, obviously. We did burn a heal scroll. Or maybe we put it in our backpack, I don't remember. We may be buying more heal scrolls eventually, too. We got potions. I don't think they have cat's eyes elixirs here, so that would have been helpful. And we have Runestone of Return, and I don't think we really have a need for that. And these are all the base items that can then be improved by these runes. And we're going to start seeing a lot more runes as we level up here. But you know what? This probably isn't a bad time to give everything cold iron weaponry. So now if we fight demons or fae, we often either bypass resistances or we deal extra damage. This is a lot more generous than the base game. We actually need to get increasing Pathfinder 2, the tabletop game, where you can't just throw a rune on it, or you have to actually reforge. You have to have the item itself, and every time you get better runes as you go up, you need to get a more expensive cold iron weapon. So this is actually makes it a lot more usable than the game. Even in a demon-centered campaign that I'm running, my players didn't invest in cold iron weaponry until like level 15 or something, when they could get the best version finally. So this is an interesting take that winds up making it a lot more usable, especially early on. Alright, and I think we're good to proceed. Oh, let's see. The elemental marauder attacks have ceased, but you still sense a nervous anticipation all around you as you walk the streets of Dawnsbury. Everyone is aware that your successes will not go unnoticed, and your enemy is surely plotting an attack against the town even now.
From the notes of the Orc Shaman, the Dawnsbury Four learned the identity of his master, the invader from the stars, and the true cause of Dawnsbury's troubles. 7 years ago, during the Night of the Shooting Stars, almost all of the meteors hit the western reaches, and it's there that the demonic armies emerged from these fallen stars, including 6 powerful demon lords, the Starborn. But one star strayed from the main path and instead hit the volcano on an island just next to Dawnsbury. And this star carried a most deadly passenger. The last, 7th Demon Lord, the Final Dusk. Unable to rejoin the rest of his kin and the demonic armies, the Final Dusk instead set for himself a different goal: to destroy Dawnsbury, the symbol of hope for our world. His first plan was to cause an explosion by destroying the volcano's living heart. But it failed when he couldn't penetrate the mountain's defenses. The Final Dusk thus set in motion his second plan: to acquire allies, summon monsters, and reanimate the dead, and destroy Dawnsbury in a conventional attack. And now that the most powerful golden candelabra has been returned to Dawnsbury, and his most ambitious minion has been defeated, the Final Dusk must know that the tides are turning, and new heroes are rising with the power to challenge him. He will not wait long. The town of Dawnsbury must prepare for the attack.
Nah, we'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. Just as you debate how to defend against an impending attack against Dawnsbury, Roderick comes in with grave news. Everyone's worried too much. Nothing bad will happen.
We killed the shaman. We saved Forest Canopy. Then why do I feel like we failed?
The notes say he commands several squads of demons as well.
Are we really going to be attacked by a demon lord? We completed, 2 adventures. We shouldn't be fighting demon lords. We should be fighting giant spiders in the town sewers.
You may command those too.
And it looks like my entire tribe has joined in with this fiend. The orcs might attack us as well.
Maybe the town can still evacuate.
Outside the walls, we wouldn't have the protection of the golden candelabra, and we'd be even more vulnerable.
And we would kill the Plains Hope ourselves. Exactly what the outsider wants.
We will not evacuate Dawnsbury. We will prevail. The Final Dusk may style himself a demon lord, but if he were truly that powerful, he would have raised the town years ago. We ourselves are stronger as well. We have new general feats. We have level 2 spells and +1 weapons. And as Scarlet says, we have the golden candelabra. I've seen us fight. Yes, there have been rough spots, but you all are stronger than you think.
The battle leader is right. Only the weak mope about their uselessness. We are not weak. We are the protectors of Dawnsbury.
I'm happy to hear that, Takdar. We're glad to have you.
Elder, we are happy to serve the town.
Good, because scouts have seen kobolds amass on the hills. They will attack soon. I will lead a sortie to disperse them, but they're likely not the only attack group. Anna, our northern walls are still half broken and have the worst defenses. Your party would be most useful there.
Understood. We'll move immediately.
Thank you. May the Oracle bless your swords.
We'll do fine, everyone. I'm confident. Pick up your weapons and let's move out.
Wait, I feel a conjuration. Somebody is about to teleport in.
Dimension door!
Your teleport succeeded him. I see the so-called heroes.
Is that an evil adventuring party?
Warlord, ranger, animal companion, and a monster.
Dawnsbury 4, the Final Dusk has marked you to die.
Yeah! What's that? Arcane feedback? I don't understand.
The golden candelabra must have punished these enemies for teleporting into the town. They are weakened. Come, everyone, on your marks.
Let's see what we got here. An elite orc war chief, level 3. An orc ranger, level 3. A blood wolf, level 3. And a demon pest, level 3. That puts this solely in extreme encounter difficulty. Meaning, in theory, this can go 50-50 either way. Woohoo. Let's go. Tokdar doesn't need the enchants anymore. I think I'm going to hold on to this magic weapon later. We'll let Anna burn her slots first. Though, who's going to go next? Anna? So they're going to come and try to smack us. Let's actually, you know what? Let's give this to Scarlet. He's doing a battle cry. He's going to try to... Okay. Orc Ranger uses Hunt Prey. Tokdar is being hunted right now. Anna is flanked. Anna cannot cast any spells without suffering not just one, but 2 attacks of opportunity, I believe. Oh no, that's a summoned wolf. That's the wolf that also has attack of opportunity. Okay. Yeah, the demon pest summoned that creature. So this wolf is easy enough to take out. This war chief does a lot more damage, though. So, let's see. Let's start by inspiring some courage. And let's smack this guy if we can. I think I'm going to cast a shield this first turn here to help block damage if I take it. We can't flank this guy because there's that obstacle in the way, which is unfortunate. So I think I'm going to move over here so that Anna can 5-foot step next. I probably should have thought of that before. And then I'm also going to raise my shield here. Blood Wolf is now going to come in and flank me. Or not. No, it's going to attack Anna. That's also fine. So the Orc only has lesser cover. Let's go after him. Safi, let's toss out. Needle Darts is 10 damage. Divine Lance is 9 damage. So Needle Darts is slightly better. But we missed. Raise our shield because we're getting shot at. And I don't... Okay. So this may seem odd. I'm not going to use this shield for 2 reasons. 1, I won't be able to use shield again if I do. 2, it's only 5 damage, so Tokdar is going to be able to block that himself and then punish back. So watch. Yes, there we go. Oh, well, he's about to deal 9 damage. Well, fine, whatever. Here comes a demon pest. Ouch. Okay, so the Orc War Chief here, because he attacked and we smacked him, then he's used his reaction for ferocity. So if we just scratch him once more, he goes down. Let's get Inspire Courage up. And of course those both miss. Tokdar. Because really, if we can hit him with 1 magic missile from Scarlet, a level 1 magic missile, that'll have more value than other things. So I'm going to come over and flank and see if I can get rid of that thing. Yes. Okay. Scarlet, you'll be fine. Oh wait, that was Anna's swing. Oh man, no, I bungled that. Okay. Let's try this again. 60% chance to hit. Okay, we got it. And Demon Pest has resistances to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing, but also weakness to cold iron and good. You're probably thinking, what is he saying? Honest the Bard. Yes, I got messed up. Okay, so Scarlet, let's go ahead and give you Healer's Blessing, and let's hit you with a level 1 heal here. Got plenty of those. You're looking much better. Got 23 damage crit right there, so ouch. I think it's going to be better to inspire courage and then swing. The flank is good, but we just didn't have quite enough movement to get it. But that means we can take that here. And Scarlet, you can finish him off. Okay. Now it's just the Orc Ranger left. Let's make ourselves more of a target here. We'll raise our shield. You can go down, it's fine. Let's try to smack you. And Scarlet should now have a clear shot up there. So we can do our Hunter's Aim, followed by a Hunted Shot. Safi. So even if Tok'dar critically fails his recovery check, he'll only be a dying 4, which means we don't need to stabilize him this turn, which means we can try to take this here. But we might want to make sure we're in range next turn, just in case. Okay, so we will want to inspire courage. If we successfully intimidate, so we'll have a 60% chance and a 35% chance. If we intimidate, we can increase that to a 65 or 70, but that's still worse odds than just attacking twice, so I'm just going to go for this. And then Hunter's Aim. Ferocity. We need to land one more hit from Safi, or she'll get to keep going. But it's not worth risking Tok'dar dying, because now if he crit fails, he is dead. So we'll stabilize him. He's safe now. She'll get her ferocity back. Scarlet just took some big hits. There's the ferocity again.
Well done, everyone.
These enemies were specifically targeting us.
The Starborn himself considers us a threat.
Which should only boost our confidence. Still, this attack changes nothing. Roderick still gave us a mission.
We must get to the northern walls and defend them.
Exactly. Let's move. We'll refocus and heal on the way.
Alright. Let's see, did we get anything? We got another +1 striking shortbow. So let's give that to Scarlet, I think. And then, because Anna can enchant her own maul when she needs it, but having Tok'dar and Scarlet ready to go from the start is helpful. Expanded healer's tools, we'll give that to Safi for the moment, I guess. And the rest of this is just stuff we can sell. Alright. Here we go. A veritable horde of undead.
It's the undead again.
This time they have ranged weapons. Those skeletons wield bows.
There's so many of them.
Yes! Through the power of the Starborn, I have reanimated the entire graveyard.
The entire graveyard?
Yes. Watch as your own ancestors kill you and destroy your precious town.
These are not our people, Safi. They're flesh animated by negative energy. Do not hesitate to destroy them.
And I will not hesitate to kill the necromancer who performed this foul deed.
Alright, let's see what we got here. A lot of zombie shamblers, which aren't really much of a threat, but they can still surround land or do some lucky grabs. The big dangers here are these elite skeleton archers. They have 1d8 plus 2 damage with plus 11 attack. So if we don't raise, so on everyone except Safi, they can only crit on a 20. Safi, they can crit on like a 15 on their best attack. There's 3 of them. You know, every time in the past I've like tried to go on and hide behind the walls and do other things, but you know, just for a change of pace here, we're going to try just charging. But I think the Necromancer here has cover, yes. So let's just try picking some things off. We have a 50% chance of a crit. If we crit, we'll kill it. So I'm gonna not do Hunter's Mark on this fella. I'm just gonna fire. 50% chance of killing it. Okay, we got it. And then who else can we fire at right now? Orc. You have only 2 cover, that'll work. Slap him as a prey. Getting smacked by some magic missiles there, which are each getting a bonus from being elite, +4, so that hurts a bit more. Let's advance, and we will raise our shield so we can get shot a bit. And I'm going to raise a shield as well here. Let's see, Safi is going to need to move forward. Raise our shield as well. Here come the zombies. Yeah, I can take that reaction, that's fine. Okay, we have our friend there. Didn't get the crit. That's okay. Didn't get either hit. That's more annoying. That's really annoying. What do we roll? 1, 7, 1, 4. Well, that's unfortunate. It was like the first shot should have hit, unless you rolled a 1. That's the only way for it to miss. Okay. And I can kill this guy here. That's fine. Kill that guy. Though, you know what? Maybe that isn't... I'm debating doing a 3-action heal. I'd clear out the zombies, but you know what? I'll save it. Critical hit only for 14 damage. We had rolled a 3 on our d12. That's unfortunate. Shield ourselves again here. But does it say how much the damage is going to be? I'm gonna pass. I'd rather have the 1 AC for right now. We'll be okay. Here, have a level 1 heal. Oh, that was a good roll. Max roll plus the healer's blessing. Okay. So let's move up here. We'll try to kill this zombie here. Did not quite succeed. And Safi critically failed versus Grim Tendrils. A 2 or less would have critically failed, so he took 22 damage. In part because of he took 50% more from it being elite, which is a lot more. Okay, so this is something we need to fix here. Who are you being grabbed by? Zombie Shambler F. So we need you not to be grabbing us. Then we'll cast a Lay on Hands to get you up. Let's keep finishing these off. Okay, I was going to soothe you, but I think we're actually okay there. Maybe. He might not be, though. This will give him back 32 hit points in effect. Let's do that. Sing out a Hymn of Healing. That gives you some temporary hit points immediately, which will block a normal shot. We kill that. And he did 8 damage rolled. Yeah, 2 elite 6. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Well, he'll wake up on his turn. Scarlet's turn is here. We're left with just all the dangerous mobs, basically. Let's go after the Necromancer. He's right there and the only one who doesn't have cover. Cast Sphere. We're at 2 hit points. Thank you, Toughness. Let's move forward. That did some good damage there. But we're at so low hit points. Oh, actually, we have 2 persistent bleed damage. We're gonna go down afterwards anyway here. Okay, let's see if we can cause the ferocity. Yeah, I'll use the ferocity here. Sustain our Hemp of Healing, and we're gonna plop a Soothe on Tokdar. Safi wakes up. Safi casts Big Heal on himself. That's better. Stand up so we're not flat-footed. And let's take you out. So we're gonna need to land 2 shots here. Hunter's aim to make the first one likely to hit. And we got a critical hit. We would have dealt 32 damage, but his damn ferocity stops it. So now we hope either of those... Yep, we got it. Okay. Tokdar's doing better. We can get a heal on him later, but for now let's move up. Swing, raise our shield. We need to keep the attack flowing. We can sustain our Hymn of Healing. Move up. Kill that skeleton. Safi's got a nice buffer of hit points now. He's fine. We'll pick up that Scroll of Heal. Let's use it on Anna. And then we have these 2 skeletons left. They still have standard cover, but still it's worth us just getting off the hunted shot still. But it doesn't do all that much, yeah. Let's move you around to there. Got a critical hit. Nice. He's flat-footed. Sustain our Hymn of Healing. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. But, you know, he's flat-footed. That's what I was thinking. He's flat-footed. I don't actually need to flank him. He's down. And now we're just in the mop-up phase. Yes, I don't care about grabbing that shield right now. And then this should hopefully be the end.
Demons! They're coming!
What did you see?
Demons! They're moving towards the Dawnsbury Temple.
The new temple. That's where we put the golden candelabra.
The attack on the wells was a distraction. The Starborn wants to steal the candelabra.
He cannot be allowed to do so. We will defend the temple. Let's go.
Alright. We got our shield, put a new Scroll of Heal in our hands. Got a +1 sickle, not that we're using that. This all seems fine. Alright. Time to protect the golden candelabra for incoming squads of demons.
The candelabra is still here, glowing.
Then perhaps we have time to establish a defensive perimeter. Maybe set up some traps.
No, look.
Dretches. The demons are here.
Wretches. Demons of Sloth? How come they got here first?
It doesn't matter. I will not show any sloth when ripping them apart.
Anna, the candelabra, it's doing something.
It's charging a powerful spell. Strongly good aligned.
It will take several rounds to charge.
Then we only need to withstand until then. Everyone, focus on defense. In any case, do not let the demons interfere with the candelabra.
Wave of Good. When the value of this effect will decrease each round when it drops to 0, a wave of energy will wash over Dawnsbury and destroy all evil non-citizens. The candelabra will then need 30 days to recharge. Okay, so the goal is to survive until then. So Anna is the only one who doesn't have a magic weapon fully at this point, so let's buff ourselves with that. And we can inspire courage. Here comes some elite Dretch demons. Well, one's elite, the other is not, I suppose. Okay, let's smack you. He's taking an extra 3 damage from weakness to cold iron, which is why we are investing in that. Scarlet. Lesser cover. I am going to go ahead and get a clear shot. There we go. Safi. Blast him with a Divine Lance. I didn't say hit him with a Divine Lance, to be fair.
Abracondalu, Wrecker demons. Vile monsters. They would tear everything apart.
I will tear apart your face! I don't think so.
Let's see what we got here. Let's keep inspiring that courage. Missed. Well, that's not good. So the Elite Dretch cast slow on us. Takdar got a critical failure, which means he is slowed too for the rest of the encounter. Takdar literally only gets 1 action per turn for the rest of the encounter from here on out. That is bad. Means all we can do is strike or move, or lay on hands. This is gonna get dicey. And I have no... In order to counter slow, you would need haste. And that's a level... You don't get that to level 5. So, yeah, they cast a level 3 spell on us. It's equivalent to like a fireball, and we critically failed it. So you can see why that would be painful. Okay, what to do? Let's try to keep... We need to take these enemies off the board, because more are coming in. Okay, flank, inspire courage, smack. Champion reaction, didn't kill it. Still missed. Rolled a 4, rolled a 2. Well... Let's move over here. We'll let them finish that off. We'll start working up one of these demons here. I finally landed a blow there.
Everyone, support the demons! Charge! What about you, battle leader? I will support from here. You charge!
Such a brave kobold, bravely protecting everyone from the back. Keep inspire courage going. There we go, finally. And then Do I give myself... I think I might want... I can shield myself, but the Record Demons are going to go for Tok'tar. I actually want them to attack out at Safi, because Safi... Sorry, Anna. Anna has as the same AC as Tok'tar, plus if she gets attacked, I can use my reaction. If Tok'tar gets attacked, I can't even shield because all I could do is raise my shield. At this point, Tok'tar would be better off with something not using a shield, because he basically can't use the shield while he's slowed. Okay, so let's give ourselves as a target. Let's see. Oh, if I delay... You know, I'm gonna just lay on hands myself. Let's see what the other guy does. Here he comes. That's what we were waiting for. Lesser cover. That's good. And Anna had better days. Big heal incoming. There we go.
What is that monstrosity?
I don't know. Scarlet. Safi.
A Barghest. A high-level demon. It will cast confusion, then approach in melee.
Confusion, huh? Hopefully it goes on Tok'tar, who's already, you know, slowed. Alright, we can still inspire courage. See if we can hit this guy. Got him. We still have a 55% chance of killing the kobold. Let's do it. Missed it. There's the confusion on Tok'tar. He's stunned 1, so he just doesn't get to act next turn. What? He's stunned 1. Oh, slow and stun don't stack. That's right. Okay, that is actually correct. So you see, this was the stunned one, that's the slowed one, because you can't use your reactions until then. Okay. The kobolds are not really much of a threat. I'm much more worried about the Record Demon. I hate not getting a flank on this, but I don't want to wait all the way back for Anna there. Barghest is lower priority than this Record Demon, I think. Has more... Okay, it has more AC, but Abracandilu, I'm probably saying that wrong, has a lot more hit points, but it also has a little bit of weakness to cold iron, which helps us. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. We're still getting pummeled here, which is why we still have 3 more heals up our sleeves. Let's move over here. Inspire courage. Smack you. Here comes the Barghest. Ow. Anna, you shoot. We missed! Arg. Okay, well, in that case we're just going all in. There's another Abric Andilu. That's not good. Tok'tar's getting beat up. Give him a big heal. And let's get to a safer location with Safi. Smack you. Miss. Inspire Courage. Should have done that first. Miss again. Now, incoming zombies and skeletal champions. Barghest is still here. Get that kobold out of here. No more flanking. In come more zombies. Scarlet Peel to get that zombie out of here. I don't want to see it anymore. Take a shot at the stupid kobold over there. Here comes another Wrecker Demon. Frightened. Electric Arcs going out. Safi, use your reach spell over here. Keep our top dolphins with the Barghest's Assault. Zombies incoming more. Anna, we need some damage on the Barghest, I think. But we can't actually get over there. Here comes the Skeletal Champion. Barghest is coming for a range. Stop that! That's all we can do. We can't even take a ranged attacker, will trigger attacks of opportunity. And the Skeletal Champion can also do it, which means we need to move over here. Here they come. Safi can't cast a spell without getting an attack of opportunity. So I think we can step away. We are out of normal heals. But I think this is the winning mark right here.
The candelabra! It glows stronger than ever before.
I see the light extends even down to the town. The attackers everywhere, they're being destroyed.
The artifact is shut down, Battle Leader!
But that's fine, isn't it? The attack is over. We won.
Yes, I agree. The candelabra's warm glow is shut down for now, but it probably only needs time to recharge. Artifacts are not so easily expended.
It could still take weeks or months for it to recharge, however.
Yes, which makes stopping the fiend behind this an important priority. But for now, we have won. Good job, everyone.
I also feel refreshed. Like I just went through a full night's sleep.
The candelabra's parting gift. Everyone got the full benefits of 8 hours of rest.
Oh yeah, I even got my spell slots back.
Anna, Scarlet!
What is it?
Demons, zombies, orcs? All the enemies, they're gone. Whatever it is you did, it worked. You saved the town.
Huh, yes indeed. Another victory for the Dawnsbury Four.
Not quite yet, I'm afraid.
Roderick, are you alright?
Badly wounded, but I'll live. But citizens are reporting sounds of combat from the town sewers.
Sewers! With spiders! We'll finally be fighting an appropriate enemy for our level!
Probably not, Safi. Sounds of combat imply that it's the attackers who have gotten there.
The layer of soil must have shielded them from the candelabra's wave of good.
I'm not afraid. Let's get down there and finish the job.
Alright, well, that helps, but not quite enough. The Golden Candelabra's Wave of Good effect restores your body and mind, so it effectively is a long rest. But if we look at our outline, there's the sewers and then another encounter. So we got 2 more things left before we level up here. Let's keep pushing forward.
Ew, this place stinks.
The smell is not an olfactory effect. We can ignore it.
That's easier said than done.
Where do we go from here?
The battle noises came from the room in the middle. We should go there.
Not just yet, Dawnsbury 4.
Ugh! It's foul grease! I will kill whoever casts this upon us!
A demon sniper, hiding behind the corner.
It is a guard. The demon means to slow us down, or protect the main party in the room.
We cannot ignore this threat. Move carefully, everyone, but focus on killing this demon.
A sniper, huh? You know, I'm something of a sniper, too. Demon Flame Sniper, weakness Cold Iron 3, so hey, we did an extra 3 damage there. 40 feet, ignores difficult terrain, Great Sword 2d12, and Fire Rays. Hide in plain sight, you can hide and sneak even though you aren't in cover or concealed. Let's see. You know what, this might be a good time. We can use our magic missiles. Tokdar has to stand and get moving forward. Casts invisibility, so he's hiding someplace, but where? Let's try checking over here. There he is. He's still hidden, though. Alright, we made it over there. Raise our shield. So, we get to ignore concealed condition. You know what else ignores the concealed condition? Magic missile. That hurt. Dealt 15 damage there. Okay, so he's only weak to cold iron, not to good, which is surprising. But 10 damage versus 9 damage. Let's see if we can hit him here. Yes, okay, that switches. What's his portrait change to? Aggressive tactics. He's dropped half his hit points, will now use aggressive tactics instead of sniping. Okay. We got a clear shot here. Doesn't mean we'll hit. We have a 50% chance to balance, but we failed 3 times in a row. Rolled a 9, an 8, and a 6. Okay. Casts blur. Everyone's concealed. Let's move forward here. I think he's just going to try to smack people. Missed due to the concealment. Can we move forward? Oh, we critically failed and fell prone. Okay, well. Take that. Natural 20. I'm going to delay till after Tokdar. Because if Tokdar misses, I can use the magic missiles.
Everything is quiet now. I don't even hear any sounds of battle from the room in the middle.
Maybe the rest have fled.
No. More likely, they defeated whatever they were fighting. Let's proceed. Any traps?
None that I can detect. I'm opening the door.
Access denied. Access denied.
Is this a golem? Do they really exist?
You are not allowed into the sanctum. Turn back, or you will be destroyed.
Golems aren't supposed to be able to speak. This looks like a more advanced creation.
Advanced or not, it is in no condition to disallow anything. It can barely move its arms.
The demons must have broken it on their way down.
What were you protecting, Construct?
I am the guardian of Dawnsbury 1, an outpost of Archibald Dawnbringer. Dawnsbury 1 holds a library and the prismatic key.
One of Archibald's outposts. The demons must be after this key.
Both the attack on Dawnsbury and the attack on the Golden Candelabra were just distractions.
What is this prismatic key, Construct? Why is it important?
The prismatic key allows you to.
A quick rest and refocus, everyone. And then, we pursue the demons down into this outpost.
Alright. Find a +1 striking greatsword. That means we can slap this on Anna. We now no longer need to cast Magic Weapon on anything, though. If we have to switch to our backup weapons for whatever reason, we will. Picking up more potions and the like. I might start selling some of these potions soon. Especially the minor ones, just because I'm not sure we're ever going to use them. Scroll of Invisibility. We can give that to you. Okay. Scroll of Bless. Here we go. Within Archibald's outpost, you must confront the Demon Lord's strongest minions and thus eliminate the last of the invaders in Dawnsbury. Okay, here we go.
Ah, and here come the famous Dawnsbury 4. But I'm afraid you've come too late.
It's an elite strike group. A commando. A rogue is hiding behind a pillar. An orc observing us from the west.
That is Nardar, my battle brother. He is an orc of honor. He will help us.
I will help you with advice. Turn back. I have no wish to fight you, brother. But I would be forced to if you take one more step.
I don't wish that either. You have always been a capable fighter. Dawnsbury could use a warrior of your skill and dedication.
Are you trying to make an impression, battle brother? Well, it won't work. You have chosen your allegiance, and I have chosen mine.
But why? This final dusk is literally a demon.
I recognize the danger, but what else would you have me do? Submit myself to the leadership of humans, just like the dwarves, elves, and you? Perhaps you are content to play support role, but I have greater ambitions than that. Draw your weapons, brother. We will fight.
No. No, we won't. This isn't a combat encounter. We've already found the prismatic key.
Do we even care about it, Anna? We still don't know what it even does.
Ha! I can tell you that much. The prismatic key allows the wielder to bypass any prismatic wall, including the one that protects the Heart of Fire. With this, our Starborn leader will finally be able to destroy the heart and provoke the massive explosion that will wipe Dawnsbury off the plane. Return to your homes, heroes. Enjoy your last few hours of existence. Strike group to me. We're porting out.
We can't let them escape, Anna.
I know, but I don't know any spells that would help.
I could suddenly charge.
You won't deal enough damage before they cast the spell.
You are powerless. You have a fancy name and you got a few wins, but in the end you are nothing but children. Demon, cast the spell.
Dimension Door! What the? I don't understand.
The spell fizzled.
The room must be anchored and shielded from teleportation.
No matter. We will get the key to the Starborn one way or another. Kill these children. We'll fight our way back to the surface.
Well, here we go. Final showdown of level 3. We have level 2 Orc, level 4 Tiefling Adept, level 3 Rogue, level 3 Tiefling Pest. Alright, well, thanks to that recent acquisition, we actually don't need the magic weapon anymore. So that's handy. The Demon Pest is going to come in first. Then Safi will go, then the Infiltrator Rogue. So I'm actually kind of inclined to hang... You know what I could do? Let's cast the emotions. This actually can affect all of them. I'm level 3, but I'm casting this Calm Emotions in a level 2 slot, which means it affects up to level 4. So this could potentially calm all of their emotions. Let's see. Nardar saves, so he can do attacks, but he gets a -1 penalty. The Tiefling Adept fails, and can't use hostile actions as long as she's not attacked. The Demon Pest fails, and can't use hostile actions as long as he's not attacked. The Infiltrator Rogue ignores it, but that's pretty good. This just went from an extreme encounter or worse to probably moderate at best. Here comes the rogue. I'm gonna let them deal with the rogue. We're gonna go after Nardar here. Nardar, right, he'll attack us. So we'll attack him first. We have to sustain the calm emotions. Need a drink of water. We need to sustain the calm emotions. And do our inspire courage. Let's get rid of the wolf. Okay. Let's get a divine lance onto you. With poisoned weapons, slowing venom, dealing poison damage and then giving flat-footed and a penalty to speed. Okay. Scarlet. If we shoot Nardar here, we get attacked, so we're going to move over here, switch our hunted prey to you, and go after the rogue, but miss twice. I'll come after you, Nardar, since you give us no choice. You're ferocious, Nardar, I'll give you that. It won't help against magic missiles. Right. We don't want to use all three actions, that would mean we couldn't sustain calm emotions. The game helpfully did remind us of that. But as you can see, the Demon Pest and the Tiefling Adept here, they're just not able to do anything. Alright, so she has acid arrows. You just have your strikes. I think I'd rather go after the demon here first, so that's what we're gonna do. Sustain the calm emotions, keeps the tiefling out of the fight. Still counts as flanking. Probably shouldn't. I'll note that. We're starting to see Scarlet with the poison and the attacks is taking more damage, but we got plenty of spells left. Here, we're doing fine. We're sitting pretty. All your hard work undone. That just leaves the poor Tiefling Adept. We don't need to sustain the calm emotions, because we're about to smack her.
I have the prismatic key.
Do you remember what she said? That the key allows you to pass to the Heart of Fire.
What is this Heart of Fire?
The volcano on the island outside Dawnsbury is a living mountain. The Heart of Fire is inside it like its soul.
As the tiefling said, if it's destroyed, the volcano could explode catastrophically. The entire peninsula might sink.
Then we must destroy the prismatic key, so this heart remains inaccessible.
We could, except that would put the Heart of Fire permanently out of reach.
You think, we could heal it?
The volcano did start erupting the clouds of ashes just after the night of the shooting stars. It is possible it was hurt at that time.
And if we heal it, the volcano could calm down. It is risky, but we would not only protect Dawnsbury from this demon, but also get back the clear skies from our childhood.
I miss seeing the stars.
It will be a dangerous mission, but I think we have to take it. Collect the loot, everyone, level up, and then... And then... We'll need to board a ship.
A ship, our most dangerous foe yet. We defeated all attackers who threatened to destroy Dawnsbury, steal the golden candelabra, and take the prismatic key. As you realize the magnitude of the final task ahead of you, you unlock new reserves of strength. We will level up to 4 next time. We will see if we can purchase any more new items with the loot we found, and then we will be confronting the evil from the stars. See you next time in Dawnsbury Days.